Oh my gosh, I can't get this Jewel song out of my head, I tell you. We're going to clear the energy. Holy moly, sparks are flying. Clear that energy. Okay. Something done happened today. Okay. Something happened today. I'm not going to tell. Oh, did you just hear that dog? They can hear me talking up here. And he'll bark. He's a sweet dog. Something happened today. All right. And I don't know if you guys are a part of it or not. I'm going to pull the cards and I'm going to see what the energy says. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Okay, here we go. What is the energy telling us today? Please tell us. Please tell us. Oh. All right, they want me to roll the dice. Give me 1 second before I read these bad boys. 8th house. Oh, what do you know? Neptune and Libra. Oh, good God. I can't find my Coles notes. Hold on. I got it. Okay. 8th house, I'm pretty sure is Scorpio. Yep. Karma. Okay. Neptune energy, Pisces illusions. Oh, good God. Delusional people. Yes, yes. Okay, this is going to be the reading. Okay, so. Okay. Libra is here, though. That's all I want to say, which means justice is all over this, okay? So, from the looks of it, somebody is set on kind of sitting in the shadows, and they want to take things away from you, okay? And they will almost follow you around and jump into people around you. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting fallen. All right. What up in the live? All right. I'm getting fallen. You know how the demon Azazel is touching people to get near Denzel? Well, to get near people in general, right? They touch people. Okay. I had this woman touch me the other day and hold on to me, and I had to pull my arms away from her because her energy was so awful and disgusting. I'm pretty sure, and she was holding on to my wrist, like she squeezed my wrist so hard, and I pulled my fucking hands out from her, and I said, "Don't touch me. Like, why are you?" And then, if anything, squeezing my wrist, like she was squeezing my arms so tight, as if there was something wrong with me. And I'm like, bitch, that's your fucking energy. Like, you need to check yourself. This bitch was trying to say that she's all aura and she has a pink aura. That means she's a daddy's girl, little fucking daddy's girl. I have a pink aura and I know how to protect myself, and I'm this and I'm that. And I'm like, just attacked me. Like, she attacked me. all right, spiritually attacked me while I was in her presence, and I felt what she did, and I didn't like it, and I pulled away from it, and then she lied. Okay, then she lied, because then as soon as I pulled away from her energy and I wouldn't let her touch me anymore, she wanted the relationship to be done. You know, those people that when they do something and you react because you have a human reaction, which is your right to have a human reaction, a human response, okay? And then they try to control you in some way, like hold on to you in some way, or do something as if by you having a reaction, there's something wrong with that, as if you're not allowed to have a response, right? And when you do have a response, people attack you right away, like, well, you responded differently. I'm sorry. Did I just defend myself and you don't like that? You want me to bend over and take it from your fucking bitches that are working around you or hovering around you, or now forming an alliance with you in the middle because you don't like me? Like, you don't think I can't fucking hear a fucking physical attack or a spiritual attack? Okay, I got blamed for something recently, and it didn't even happen. I know for a fact it didn't happen. There was, and it's funny, there was no hard copy. All right, it was just two women against me, and what do you know? The two women win because they can lie. Okay, they can lie. They can cheat their way. They can fucking illusion people. Neptune energy. All right, they can illusion people into believing what they're saying because the stage is set, all right, to show them either they're going to be a good person or a bad person. Are they going to allow you this gift, or are they going to take it away from you? Okay, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, they want to take it away from you. Okay, they don't want you having any part of this, but they're camouflaged. Okay, so they come across like they want to help you. Okay, they come across like, oh, we're here to help you, and we're the good guys. No, they're fucking not. No, they're not. Okay, we've got ghosts. Okay, so you've got ghosts following you around. All right, jumping into people, and these people are making assumptions about you, and by making those assumptions, they're actually portraying, they're playing out somebody's role to chase you around for the rest of your life, bullying you. Okay, because that's the thing. If this hasn't happened, it's about to happen. You're going to get accused of bullying. And the thing is that there's no evidence. There's no hard copy. Nobody, like, you probably won't even remember it because it doesn't exist, okay? But they're going to say that you did, okay? Because it's something you can't prove. They're going to try to say that you do something that you can't prove. Okay, you can't prove your innocence because it's going to be two people against you. And if your boss is a fucking retard, okay, then they're going to believe those two employees because they want those two employees to stay. Why get those two employees to leave if they can only get one employee to leave? So it's almost like either we have two people that leave or one person, but the two people that were threatening to leave were never going to. Okay, they're idiots. There we go, idiots. Okay, that and the stage is fucking set with them. Okay, so something is going to happen if this resonates with you. Okay, there's the sea turtle. This bitch has been coming up for a while. And the thing is I think the reason why it's been coming up so much is I think it's been trying to allow the collective to understand their energy versus other people's. So people are trying to say that possibly you're in this Neptune energy and you're delusional, on drugs, all right? You can't control yourself, blah, 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 when really you're just kind of rolling with the homies. You're just, I mean, how does a turtle swim, right? In the ocean. It just follows the current, right? It just rolls along with everybody else. That's your personality. How can they say that you're trying to take things away from everybody when you're just flowing with the current? It's a lie. It's a lie, okay? And these people are stupid to do it. There's a deadline. Everything everywhere dies. So you have to shut something down. All right, there's Sherlock. Once the investigation is done, okay, there's prophecy. So if you're working somewhere, if you're doing something, if you've got a contract with somebody, you might want to quit. Okay, you might be at your wit's end with these people and want to quit. And you might duck it out, okay, with the Sherlock. You might duck it out until the job is fully done, until the crime has been fully, solved, okay? And then it's done, Okay, it just depends. There's going to be some contract. Okay, I'm going to have to shut my window. He's going to keep barking because he can hear me. He can hear me talking, and it's just going to drive him crazy to listen to me talking. Okay, I don't want to bully a dog. Okay, that's how much I bully, apparently. I'm like, it's so funny. I think the irony of this is that you're going to get accused of doing something that people have always done to you. Okay, so if you get accused of bullying, it's literally because you're actually anti-bully, and there's no way but someone's going to say that you are, because you're loud, you're abrasive, you stand up for yourself. You can't stand up for yourself in front of a bunch of bitch ass little pussies that don't know how to stand up for themselves, because by you standing up for yourself and not, letting them piss all over you, all right, and shit all over you and shit talk you and put you down and tell you that, you got to get down on your hands and knees, right? If you counteract that and don't allow them to do that, you're now, I just heard, their mortal enemy. You are their enemy because you're not doing what they say, and that's a threat to them. Okay, that's a threat to them. So they're going to come back and they're going to say that you're doing something, okay, that's actually what's again, like I said, what's so ironic about it is that they're going to accuse you of something that you wouldn't do if your life fucking depended on it. And that's what's so funny. And that's what God is going to start laughing. Oh, let's see if he shows up. He's actually going to start laughing because, there's Satan. You keep getting accused of being this awful energy, okay? You keep getting accused of being this person because people are accusing you when nobody's around of things, so you don't have a witness, right? People just see you as one way. They've never seen you in this other way because there is no other way. It doesn't exist. You are what you show people. But this person likes to say otherwise. Okay, this person likes to make assumptions and people listen. And I don't know why, okay, but they're obviously getting called out for it. Suppressed emotions. All right, and then, ooh, look at that, the girl with the ghost beside her. Okay, so if you are spiritually inclined and you talk to spirit, okay, then you know who you are and you know who these people are, okay, and they are suppressing their emotions and taking it out on you. They're having an emotional response to you, and it's supposed to be a professional environment. So they're mixing business with pleasure every fucking time. Every time. That's the illusion. That's Neptune. You don't mix business with pleasure. And that's why justice skips through, because people always say, this is business, this is business. No, it's not. When you're sitting there being fucking personal, it's not business. Now it's personal. And you've made it personal, which means you just broke the fucking law. There are laws out there, okay, that protect fucking employees from lying little asshole bosses that act like they love you and they appreciate you, and then the second you step out of line because you're human, they fire you. Okay, they bully you off the premises, they do something to you. All right, because it's almost like they can step into Scorpio energy. Look at loser. They're fucking losers. They've lost at life. And because they've lost at life, they try to make you lose at life. Okay? That's the whole fucking problem with this. Not my problem. It's their problem. Okay? That's the thing. I don't have a fucking problem. This is the energy I'm channeling. Okay? If anybody's wondering, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay? I don't have a problem. Go away. Okay, shattered. I love that we hit Scorpio energy because there's going to be some shit now. Bully, what did I tell you? Hey, Danny. Bully, and it was in reverse. I knew this card was going to come up. And you're not a bully by any means. Okay, you stand up for yourself. There's a fucking difference to standing up for yourself and being a bully. People don't know the difference because they don't know what it's like to stand up for themselves. Okay, so the second you do, you stand up for yourself, you put your fucking foot down, they go, well, you're being a bully. What, because you can't piss all over me? I'm being a bully because I won't let you abuse me? Sound how fucking fucked up that sounds? Okay, so of course, yeah, blame you of something that has been attacking you your whole life, because that's the easy way out. Somebody obviously wanted out of a contract with you. Okay, so they lied fly on the wall. And the fucking universe was listening to everything these people said. That's how dumb they are. Okay, they're plotting, they're scheming, they're talking shit behind your back. The second you turn around and walk out the building, they're talking about you. You don't think, I mean, fuck, this one place I was at the other day eating, there was flies everywhere. I'm like, these flies, I bet you now all have little microphones on them and they're listening to you, by the way. Okay, but that's something that they have to, I mean, some of these people, they claim to be so fucking spiritual. Well, if you were spiritual, then you would know that there's something listening to what you're fucking saying. If you're talking shit, even if it's in your head, if you're lying, the ghosts around you know. Okay, like, and that's the thing with some of these women and some of these men that like think that they can lie and get away with it because they're the boss, right? Everything is listening. The walls have ears. Everybody has ears, and they're not gonna get away with it. All right, dreams. You might have dreams about this shit. They're definitely having dreams about this. So you're going to be popping up into somebody's dreams, okay, to whip their ass about something that they're holding back, okay, in their own subconscious, and they're attacking people because of it. Okay, they have skeletons in the closet, and they have a lot. Okay, and I think the spiritual world has been doing an investigation, and I think you're a part of it. I think you're supposed to get into people's lives so then they can really tell the truth out loud, you know, so then people and spirit can be a witness, okay, as soon as they say that they have your back or they like you, and then they start giggling as soon as you walk away. Like, spirit needs to know that shit. They need to see it. You bring, it seems like whoever your magical team is, those spiritual badasses that you bring with you everywhere you go, obviously had to meet a group of people. Okay, they had to meet this group of people, okay, to record and get proof that it's not you that is the problem, it's them. It always is them, but it comes off as you being the problem every time. Every time you defend yourself. And it's bullshit. Obviously, the universe is done. You can't continually be attacked because you defend yourself. That's like telling a young woman, okay, who lives in the ghetto that she can't learn karate or defense because she deserves to get beat up by every man in her community because that's where she lives. Like, that's how I feel they're saying, you know, like, it's that type of behavior. Like, you don't deserve to learn how to defend yourself because then you have the ammo to fight back, and they don't want you to fight back because they always want it to be uneven, which is why justice is here. Oh my God, that's it. They keep calling the scales on you, and it's over. They can't do this anymore. It's done, son. I just heard, thank God. Look at Fox Mulder, special agent. There's special agents on this shit. You got FBI agents in other dimensions, okay, trying to find out, like, Sherlocking people, going through evidence. Okay, you had to get attacked. There were things that had to happen to you so then your spiritual team could see it in action, you know, because there's a lot of what ifs and, oh, well, I don't really think there's anything going on there. No, like, you would have had to go places, be physically abused and bullied to prove that you're not the bully, to prove you're not the problem. And anybody that played it like you were the problem, oh, accusations, you see what I mean? And these accusations are fucking fired up, okay? Like, they're spitting it, you know, like they've got proof that you're just this awful person. And it's really kind of disgusting because they have no proof. Okay, all they have is assumptions that what they're going to say to attack you is going to be believed because the stage is set for the investigation. Okay, so if they fuck with everybody, right? They talk shit about everybody, especially the strong ones, then yeah, sure, investigation gets started. You're obviously of hierarchy. That's how I can see it. Like, you're obviously, like, your guides are, I just heard NFA. They don't fuck around. Okay, so if you've got some type of, you know, oh, social media, evil. Oh, see, someone's watching your social media, making up things. Okay, so honestly, Hangman in reverse. I went and applied to be a school bus driver like not too long ago, and I had to have my real name on Instagram because I had the blue dot, so I had to have like my first and last name. So you know what they did? Instead of hire me, because I have a clean driving record, there's nothing on my record at all. But I had an interview with a man, and then all of a sudden it switched to a woman, and I thought, great, okay, like women don't like me. This is not going to be good. And then I'm pretty sure went through my social media and saw that I was a psychic. I mean, clearly I saw it because I am a psychic. And then it was a day later, a woman wrote to me and said, thank you. I hadn't even done the interview. I hadn't even talked to anybody. Thanks for expressing your interest, but we're going to go with a different candidate. And I didn't even talk to anybody. I didn't even do anything. And then it was like the next week I canceled the blue dot. The blue dot wasn't really doing anything for me, and I just kind of thought it was stupid, so I got rid of it. Okay, which then got me to change my name back to what it usually is. And I thought, wow, what timing that was by the universe, because obviously I don't have my first and last name anywhere on any type of social media. And for the bus driver thing, they had to like check my license and everything. So they needed my full name, which means I knew that they were going to go through my shit. But I mean, I have a Facebook that's basically shut down, but they won't let it shut down. So I just don't use it. And then I knew somebody went through my Instagram. I knew somebody went into my social media, okay, and went evil on me. Straight up fucking evil. Like I could feel it. And I was like, wow, you know, how petty do you have to be to tell somebody that they don't deserve a job because you don't like their social media? Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are? Like, wow. So again, it can't be business related if they went on your social media and made it personal. That's personal then, bitch. Get your shit right. You're not hiring people because you want professional workers. You're hiring people because you want a little high school going on in there and you want to bully people. And that's really what it comes down to. You obviously, this social media is coming up. I mean, I blocked my social media the other day because I knew this attack was coming. I just didn't know who was doing it or why they were doing it or what the fuck was up their ass to make them think that they can come attack me or Collective or anybody. Okay. It didn't really come through social media. It came through something else, but they did creep on my social media as if they know what they're talking about. And I'm like, why do you have to take a reading that I did as a general message to the, 8 billion people that are on YouTube and just make it yours? You know, I don't even fucking know you. I didn't ask you to be a part of this reading. And if it is all about you, then maybe you better check your fucking attitude. You know what I mean? Like, why you gotta take it out on a psychic? I'm just reading the fucking cards. Oh, but you don't like that because then that means I'm reading your head. And that's the thing. They'll be like, oh, she's reading my mind. She's reading my head. No, you're pulsating your thoughts out there. My fucking cards picked it up. I'm sorry, but it's not like you're fucking writing a unique book here. You're writing a book that everybody fucking writes. And I'm just replaying it like I have the last, 1,000 times I've done readings because this isn't original. Okay. Getting mad at people's social media. Do you think that's original? No. Okay. And then getting evilly distracted by it because they have got nothing else to do. Again, not original, okay? And fly on the wall, okay? What these accusations, whatever this did, okay, you already had a dream about it. You already had a prophecy about it. You already knew that this was going to be over. You just maybe didn't know that it was going to be over as fast as it was, okay? Because sometimes we think, oh, maybe these cycles are going to last like a little longer than what they usually are. And then it's like, bang, no, 3 weeks done, 4 weeks done, 7 weeks done, 3 months done, you know, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand what's going on. It's because you're a Sherlock. You've got these guides that go around to businesses and fucking check and see if people are doing their job right. And if they're not, you get to leave and they fail. They fail. Okay, their business might stay thriving for, 5 years, 10 years, who fucking knows, but they failed, right? Whatever this marker was, it failed. Whether it takes their business, who the fuck knows, who the fuck cares? You just did something. And if they don't check themselves, if they don't realize what they're doing, they're going to have another person come in there and do the exact same evaluation in a couple of months and see if they've changed. If they haven't, boom. All right, well, you can't go anywhere, and now we're going to force you to do another cycle. I mean, they're going to get stuck in cycles as much as they try to trap you in cycles. Okay, so just be thankful that you can leave and they have to stay put. Okay, be thankful about that, because some of these fucking people, I mean, it's like literally, like, I'd rather work in hell. I would rather work in hell. I'd rather have Satan himself be the one working for me instead of working for these fucking assholes that act like they're goddesses and act like they're such great people for humanity, but really under the surface, they're all fucking demons. They're all demons. They're just waiting to attack people. That's all they really want to do. And that's why you can't stand up for yourself, because the whole point is to attack you. It's not for you to get where you want to go. It's about to prove that they're assholes. Okay? So, the airplane is coming in with a volcano. Something is going to explode. Okay? And I think you're making somebody explode. There, kiss the girls. Okay, somebody that acted like they liked you, but really they just wanted to basically hold you captive, okay, and make you do things and make you love them, okay, make you, fall in love. It was just to prove that they're the bully, trying to force you to do things. And I'm sorry, but you can't force fucking people to do shit. Breaking the law is breaking the law. And these little fucking, I just heard little bumba clots. Oh my God. I haven't heard that word probably since I was 17. So, what does that even mean? What is a bumba clot? Is that just like a bad person? Like just an asshole? I think that means just asshole. God bless Jamaica. Okay. I am sweating like a motherfucker. Okay, now we've got the eye and the boat. Honestly, I feel like they're going to watch you move on. They're going to watch your boat leave because you're not going to get bullied by them. Look, liar came out. I told you somebody lied. It's hard to see because liars are hard to see. Oh, there it is once you turn the light on. Okay? Liars are really fucking hard to see. And for the most part, they look like nice, loving people, okay, that have everybody's back, but they don't. They have little tiny hidden agendas to attack collective and then make themselves look really good and like they were the victim when really they know you were the victim because they just attacked you. Monster on the bottom of the deck. I mean, I wish I could make this shit up, but they are the monsters. They're wearing a mask, and they are not who they claim to be. Okay, and we have Marlowe. Marlowe was murdered out of somebody's wrath. And when he shows up, I think you wind this up, right? Two of Cups. The spirit of Marlowe is going to kick somebody's ass. Honestly, this Two of Cups in reverse, I feel like somebody is going to lose a relationship for fucking with you, suppressing their own emotions, and then attacking you because they can't deal with their life, okay? And Marlowe... again, there's witnesses to what, I mean, especially the fly on the wall. Okay, the fly on the wall is the most prominent one to know that just like, because justice is here, that fly on the wall listened to something because it was justified that these monsters that are dressed like normal people, acting like normal people, are lying about the collective, and it has to be. I just saw concrete facts. Oh my God. Okay, like concrete facts. Like the horrible choice in reverse. Like somebody chose to go against God's protected, God's anointed. People have been, battered and bruised and beat up their whole lives, okay, that are just trying to survive in this world. They attacked you for trying to survive. So fuck them. They think life's so easy. Well, guess what? Maybe something's going to get taken away from them now because they think that life is so fucking easy. But Scorpio is here. They fuck with you in death season. Death season. Look at this. It won't even come out. They are panicking. Somebody might possibly get a panic disorder because they fucked with you. Look at that, fight or flight. Like, they know that this is, like, they're going to put you in a position where they're going to make you bow down, and you have to decide, okay, am I going to fight for this, or am I going to fucking leave this? Because if something is going to hurt you, if somebody's going to piss all over you, okay, and act like they're territorial and you've got to listen to them in every way, fuck that. Like, if you can't do that because that's what people have done your whole life, nobody in this world is going to hold you back from that. Nobody. Okay? People expect perfection because they're sick of working. So they expect everybody to be perfect so then they can sit on their ass and fucking do nothing. And guess what? You ain't that perfect employee that's going to make life easier for them. If anything, you're going to show them, hey, maybe you need to be around a little bit more. Hey, if you're the boss, maybe you should know what's happening under your fucking roof instead of fucking off and going away for the weekend and going out for breakfast and doing whatever the fuck you want because you think you fucking own a restaurant. Now you can sit and be lazy. Okay? You got to be there. You got to be there with your employees. You got to know what's going on underneath your fucking roof because you don't care about your business is going to get taken away from you. Okay? And there's a threat to take somebody's business away if they keep firing people or calling people bullies that aren't bullies. Okay? And whatever business it is, they could work for themselves and they could be calling customers bullies. Who the fuck knows? But you can't keep pushing out that somebody is a bully when you fucking know that you are. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the tower, okay, and the tower in reverse, and I like that because this is a tower, it's an inevitable tower, okay? People are in these towers that think that they are safe and that they don't have to do anything for the tower and they don't have to maintain the tower and they can just sit on top and watch everybody like God. No, you need to be working on your tower. There are cracks. There are cracks in the foundation. Your walls are falling apart. Things are happening, but you're too busy sitting on the top that you don't realize your shit's going down. Okay? And it's going to come down. And you're a part of that. Like, don't be surprised. Look at that. If you work for places or if you do business with places and then like in a small amount of time, the business gets shut down, okay? Or something happens, okay? That's you. That's you and your guides coming in and kicking everybody's ass and saying, by the way, you're not perfect. Stop acting like you are and stop firing people because you think you're perfect and then you think everybody else needs to be perfect. Like this perfect, like I definitely feel somebody's need for perfection, and we don't live in a world with perfection. Okay, so crash. You're done, son. You know what I mean? You're going to fire people. Want them to be perfect? You expect them to be perfect? Nah, that ain't gonna be what happens. You're gonna get creepy. I'm not quite sure the power trips that people are on, but for the most part, their power tripping is demonic. There's something else inside of them that feels like they're allowed to be prison guards, okay? And their employees are prisoners, and their kids are prisoners, and everybody's prisoner, and they're on the top, and you need to listen to them. And it's just like, I don't really know what's happened with people. I personally think a lot of people have gone insane, okay, when it comes to what people are supposed to be doing under their care or under their authority, because people are so ass backwards, making kids work, making people do shit that they're not supposed to, and when shit hits the fan and when you bring your energy in and you fucking, basically it's like you start checking people, okay, that ain't gonna hit well because these people are expecting to stay bullies forever. Okay. So you get to move on. Gaslight. See, they're gaslighting you. There is nothing that can happen to you. They're not going to do anything. Everything is going to get blamed on you. And then they're going to act like you don't exist anymore. Okay, and that's just to show that they abuse their rights. They put things on other people. They make people do things that they're not supposed to, and they got called out for it. All right, haul it in, forget it. Honestly, if you're in and out of jobs or something happened, you know, at this point in time, it's another job is going to be along the way, and just forget about it. It's time to move on. Honestly, some things are better off dead. And as I look at Marlo, I'm like, honestly, the fight over him alone, okay, was just from his father was absolutely despicable. And he paid the price of that. He paid the price for everything. And that's unfortunate because that's collective, paying the price for other people being lazy, other people thinking that this is a joke, that this is a game, that because they're in charge, that they're allowed to put people's lives in danger. And it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt, but they will never take responsibility for it. It's people like that. You know, like, they got to get checked. There's the moon. People's intentions are hidden. And obviously, drama queens, they're drama queens. They're just hiding it. They're just hiding it. They're just sitting there acting like this is the way that real people are. And if you can't handle it, then you're the problem. No, bitch. No, you're a drama queen and nobody can handle it. The only reason why people so-called handle them is because they got nowhere else to go. Look at that, third-party interference. I know for a fact that these people are interfered by something else. Again, it's fallen. It's like something just gets put into them and they come and they take it out on people and they act like they're perfect. They act like they're so clear and so perfect and so this and so, and it's just like, you're the fucking epitome of imperfection. Like, but push that perfection out there and make people try to work for something, right? Because that's the thing, make you try to work for it and work extra hard and try to prove to them, but they don't love you. There's no love there. What up, Mystic? Right? There's no love there. They don't like you. Okay. And it's all a matter of time to get the real story out. And that's what you're there to do. Get the real story out. What's really going on here? Because most people, they don't do the research. They don't do the investigation. They take one person's word for it and they go off running with it. And it's like, that's the worst detective skills I've ever seen in my life, because any detective knows you get told something, you better go and check your fucking facts. Okay. Because people lie. And if they're guilty, everybody who's guilty lies to the detective. Obviously, they're going to come out and say what they did. Like, what are you, stupid? That's why cops double check things. The big cancer. What doesn't kill you slowly eats you alive. You see this? They think they can hide this shit. They think they can hide what they do to people. They can't. It's growing inside of them, what they're doing. All these bad thoughts, okay, all these things that they do, again, to think that the universe isn't watching you, to think that these flies that are buzzing around you don't have little fucking microphones and aren't listening. Again, you want to talk shit? You want to play with people's lives? Yeah. You better make sure you fucking investigate, because you're going to play people's lives and not even ask, not even ask what the other side of the story is. Whoa, you're going to lose. You're going to get dethroned quick. Okay, that's any detective. You're going to look like a fucking idiot if you don't ask, and then double ask and triple ask around just to make sure that your little story is correct. Okay, so SOA, look at that, brotherhood. I also, right now, I'm seeing retaliation. Retaliation. This shit is about to get ugly. Okay, on them. You don't gotta do anything. Okay? Lucky son of a bitch. I mean it. You don't have to do anything. Your job is done. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Okay? Your job is done. The universe now, which is why, thank God, again, it is Libra energy. The universe has this. They got this. Okay? Whatever they did, whatever they lied, whatever they said, okay, bouncer. Okay, whatever they kicked you out of, whatever they escorted you out of and told you you had to leave, you couldn't continue, you had to move on. I just heard liar, liar, pants on fire. poison. And that's the thing, is if somebody has the slightest little problem with you and somebody else says something about you, even if it's family, that little tiny problem that person has with you, they'll throw gasoline on. Okay, because now somebody else doesn't like you, or now somebody else has a problem. So it just inflames their fire, and it grows their hatred, and now their story is going to mean so much more. And now they're adding things to it because they know somebody else doesn't like you, and now they're adding. You know, it's just like, oh my God, it's so toxic. It's so fucking toxic. Torture, like, time for change. I don't know what these people expected to do to you, okay, and expected you not to fucking lose it and snap on them, because this is what it is. It's psychological. Okay, it's psychological manipulation. It's almost like, you know what I was getting the other day? Aggravated assault. I kept getting aggravated assault, and it took me a while to realize what aggravated assault is. You know what aggravated assault is? When you really break it down, is somebody aggravating you, and then assaulting you for you to finally do something back. Like, you can't get in trouble for somebody punching you in the face or sitting there aggravating you, okay? Because that's the thing, is actually poking the bear is not allowed. It is actually, like, we call it poking the bear, but that is aggravated assault. It really is, because what do you think happens, okay, when do that, when they sit there poking, what do they expect is going to happen? Okay, they're the ones that get charged with this shit. You don't get charged with a reaction. They get charged with aggravating you to a response. You can't do that. It's against the law. So thank God. I was literally laying in my bed, and I was getting this vision of this woman hitting this man, and she hit him a few times, and then finally he hit her back, and then he was devastated because he didn't want to hit her back, but he didn't know what else to do. And then the cops came, and he, like, put his hands out, and he's like, I'm so sorry. Like, she was, and he could, like, he had this bruised face and everything, his nose was bleeding, and he's like, I'm so sorry, like, I had to hit her, she was beating me up, I didn't know what to do. And the cops stood there, and they went, sir, sit down, we're gonna go arrest her, because she had no marks on her, and he was fucked up. Okay, she had one mark on her because he didn't even punch her. I think he just slapped her, but he scared her. So she called the cops right away, and she got aggravated assault. And that all came through a vision. And they were like, my spirit guides were like, that's aggravated assault. Like, when people aggravate you, you are allowed to defend yourself. They know what they're doing, and you defending yourself that's not abuse. Like, you can't get charged with that. Like, they're gonna get charged for poking you, not you shutting it down. Okay, right? What show? Did I say a show? I don't think I said a show, but I might have said a show. I don't know. I have no idea what I just said. You know how this works, Danny. I can't repeat it. I don't know what I just said. Okay? That's spirit for you. I'm not supposed to remember because it's for everybody else. I do that with my sister all the time. I'll say something that she thinks is hilarious, and I'll forget it in 2 seconds. And then I'll be like, she'll be like, well, you just said it. And I'll be like, what did I just say? And then she'll have to repeat it. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, I think I said that for you. It's funny what we do, because so much of what we do, and like, our happiness and our personalities is for other people, right? It's for other people to embrace and to laugh and to see, right? We do so many things for other people we don't even know, right? Even a simple smile. Like, I was driving, I had like one of the worst days the other day of like my life, and I was driving, and I went to go get gas at the reserve. And you have to go into the gas station a certain way, right? Like, it's a very fine oiled machine, okay? And it was kind of dead, and I saw this guy kind of make this like move with his hand, but I just sat there, and then he got out of the booth, and he did a little dance, and he turned around and he pointed at me, and I went, "Oh, you want me to go around?" And he's like, "Yeah." Oh my God. I must have laughed about it for like an hour. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, because I was like, it just put such a happy smile on my face, because that's what we're here for. Like, people taking the world so seriously, and, especially calling you a bully. Like, I am happy like 99% of the day. It's actually disgusting. People get angry about how happy I am. Okay. So when I got like accused of something the other day, I don't even know how it happened because I was like, I don't talk like that. But anyways, there has been numerous times where I've been accused of saying things to people and I didn't say that. I know for a fact I would never speak. One chick accused me of saying something and I went, honey, I don't even use that word because she said da bomb, and I was like, I don't speak like that. I'm 40. Like, I don't use da bomb in any sentence. So it was bullshit. It was her trying to say, like, I can't speak a certain way or something when I was with these clients. And I'm like, I didn't say that. Like, I don't speak that way. I'm not 17. And she took such offense to it. And I was like, I don't know what it is that you heard. But again, like, and some of these bitches are younger than you, and like, I don't know what it is that they're saying about you, but it's drama. It's got drama all over it. So if you're not drama, you're not even gonna know the level of manipulation that these bitches are on because you've never been there. You don't know what that's like, but other people do. And because you're not a part of the drama squad, okay, you're out of the club. Okay, you're out of the club. And I think with suppressed emotions, I think they want you to suppress your emotions. And I get it. Okay. People should suppress their emotions, especially when they're working, but sometimes things happen and we can't control our emotions. And it's, oh, you're out of control. You cried once, or you're out of control. You got huffy once. What? No, that's human emotion. That's human response. Okay. Anybody that tries to tell you how to act or tell you how to talk, I mean, come on, we're all human. Things happen. You can't expect perfection. Okay. And that's the thing is so many of your karmics expect you to be perfect. They want everything perfect. They want your life perfect, your speech perfect. Okay. They want your house perfect. They want everything lined up and perfect. Because if you show in any way that you are human, you're nothing to them because they don't even act like they're human. So to have a human response is like blasphemy to them. You might as well have just walked in to, a church being Satan and they threw holy water on you, because you go against the tribe. All right. Even work related, they're not going to like you. Okay. So there's so much that collective does to expose poisonous behavior. And they're going to say that it's you. You're the toxicity. You're the poison. You came in with all your truth and it poisoned the whole place of lies. Yeah, I'd imagine you're a threat because you don't lie. You tell the truth. But they're set on being big fat liars. So much you can't even see it. Okay, so these people, they played a huge trick in front of your face. And they acted a certain way. And honestly, it's creepy. It's creepy how they acted in front of you compared to how they acted behind your back. It's scary. That's what I just heard. It's scary. And I'm one for horror movies. I love horror movies, but recently horror movies have like kind of not really been scaring me because I feel like it's humans that scare me, not these made up movies. It's humans. It's humans' ability to hide their emotion. It's humans' ability to lie. Okay. It's humans' ability to hear your story and then crucify you. Okay. Honestly, what we're dealing with in the world is so much scarier than movies. Okay. It really is. So that's why nothing really scares me anymore. Nothing really surprises me anymore, to be honest. And when shit hits the fan, I always know that I'm going to be the one that gets asked to leave every single time. They're not going to take the bitch that tells the truth. Okay. They're going to take the drama queens. Okay. Who lie, kiss ass, bend over, and then, kind of push it down the totem pole. Right? Shit runs downhill, right? Oh, yeah, because you're sitting on the top now. All of a sudden, that's a saying, right? Because no one's shitting on you. Well, they're about to because you just thought you could shit all over collective. And you couldn't. Oh, long journey. Yeah, no doubt. I bet you collective is exhausted at this point. Okay, exhausted at having to deal with these fucking drama queens all the time, lying to get their way. And they don't, these fucking, I just heard chicken heads, fucking little whores, okay? They don't understand that spirit is even there. Although they acknowledge spirit, they still don't understand the concept that you're not allowed to lie because somebody can hear you. Why is it that you feel like you can talk to dead people, but you don't think that dead people aren't listening to you when you're lying, when you're scheming, when you're trying to pull little puppet strings behind people's backs? You don't think people don't know about that? Of course they fucking do. Okay, so, this person, checkmate, I just heard. They're getting checked. Dead decay, walk away for fucking with you. Okay, so if you got asked to leave somewhere, extermination, charge it up, feminine energy, locked, excuse overload. Like, these people have been acting unhuman for so long, okay, that you had to go in and shut it down. Okay, shut it down. So if there was ever, like I said, ever a place where you were asked to leave, it could be your family. It could be a house that you're living. You could have been evicted, okay, for no reason. You could have been asked to leave work. You could have been all of a sudden lost your job, okay? And it just kind of seemed like it fell out of the sky, okay? And that was because the job was done, okay? The job was done, okay? You pissed everybody off. Okay, all the excuses started to come out. You, by all means, were a 100% team member. You worked hard, okay, however situation it was, and it still wasn't good enough. And that's where you can be like, okay, well, you know what? I'm still going to be me. You're not going to change that. You're not going to change my energy into telling me I have to be a certain way in order to do this. You either appreciate who people are. You cannot tell them how to fucking act. Okay, obviously act professional all the time, but you can't tell people to change their personalities. It's against the law. Okay, so you're in good hands. Even if you did lose something or asked to leave, you're better off. And I know that sounds crazy because there might not be an answer for you right now, but you're in good hands to say you did your job and they still asked you to go. And that really sucks for them because they must not know what hard work and dedication is, because hard work and dedication is telling the truth and exposing the liars that are secretly trying to take them down. But because, again, I don't know, maybe these people are good looking, maybe these people are ass kissers, whatever it is, they had a better attitude than you, even though your attitude was truthful and theirs is full of shit. They can obviously hide shit. And collective, honestly, it's really hard for us to hide our emotions because, again, it's a human response. Why in any situation would you be asked to hide your emotions? If somebody attacks you, you have every right to share your emotions. Okay, unless you're like a fucking cop, like, I mean, you got to keep your cool. But like, how many positions, can you possibly think of working in where you couldn't have a human response without getting fired? I mean, doesn't that sound ridiculous? Again, everybody has their day. Talk to a woman who's PMSing, right? But people can be full of shit. All right, 5303. I had a feeling this was going to be a long one. My sister read the whole fucking chart and where all the planets were and all this shit that was going on. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I felt the energy for the last week now, and it has been awful. It has been awful energy. I can't even begin to describe how awful this energy has been. And if you have just been keeping it real, God bless you, because these people, the collective is losing their minds. Okay, they're fighting, they're bickering because their lies are coming out. Shit that they did is coming out, and there's nobody to blame it on anymore. Okay, so their real personalities are shining because the ones that they said that they're in love with and in partnership with, they're now turning against because they're full of shit. Okay, so whatever somebody did to you, this is a response to somebody like evicting you, I'm getting. So this could be like an old landlord or something. Somebody evicting you is now being evicted, right? And you could say to yourself, well, they have a full-time job. How could they lose their house? Don't ask that question if you don't want the real answer, because you wouldn't believe the amount of things that could take their house away from them, their business away from them, their inability to work. right? Just from bullshit lies. Okay? Lie after lie after lie. Like, yo, someone's listening. That's all I have to say. You want to be full of shit? Just know it's gonna follow you around. Maybe that's the fallen thing. Like, somebody, you might come, like, whoever this person is or group of people, something has been like trailing them to be so deceptive, right? So their demons are in the closet getting exposed, right? Like, people who, I mean, they're all puppeteer, like, they're all puppets, you know, and they don't realize how much they're being used. And if you want to attack somebody, okay, behind their back and go to the boss or go to the landlord and say, this person's doing this, you have a prerogative, okay? There is a reason why you're doing something. You can't just act like all of a sudden you're innocent and no, that wasn't you. Fucking stand your ground. You want to make a complaint against somebody or call the city against somebody, I sure as fuck hope that you can stand there in front of them when they ask you what it is that they fucking did. Okay, like, be a fucking man. Don't just throw some shit out there and then go run and hide. At least face your shit. And that's the thing, is because they're not acting from a first response. They're acting from a third party interference. Okay, they get checked quick because obviously they're doing some shit there. They have been for a while. This isn't, you're not the first person that they shut down. You're not the first person they kicked out. You're not the first person that they reacted to and had a bad response to and then decided to punish you. But you might be the last for a while, because something is going to scare them. Something that you do is going to scare them. And suddenly they might check themselves like, okay, if I do this to another person, I might actually get in trouble. So let's be a little bit more responsible when we let people move into our houses. Let's be a little bit more responsible with our employees. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like somebody, you know, needs to like wipe all their staff, because it's almost like if you don't know who the culprit is, then fucking fire everybody. Okay. And I know that sucks, but like, you, like, somebody's company is infiltrated with a bunch of like narcissist psychopaths. Okay. And if that business person doesn't realize, or if that house doesn't realize that they're being used, okay, by these other people lying about other people, I mean, come on. Like I said, you got to do your fucking detective work a little bit better. Like, if you're a landlord and you're getting complaints about somebody, please make sure that you actually go and on those complaints and actually check it out and go face to face with people, not just take a complaint and shut somebody down. Because somebody, you have no idea why somebody could complain. They could have just a personal reaction to you and they complain about you, and then that person wants you to lose their job because they think that they're gonna, you know, their house is gonna burn down, or they're gonna get a bad Google review or some bullshit like that. And you're like, seriously? Like, there's so much more to life than Google reviews. You gotta look at Google reviews. I don't give a fuck about Google reviews. I go to places, I review them. Okay, if they're good, I make that decision. I don't like read a bunch of reviews before I go somewhere. That's petty. That's bullshit. But these people do. Okay, they do read the reviews before they go places, because why experience it for yourself when you can just read a bunch of reviews and then make an assumption that these reviews are correct and then go by that? Again, right? Like, if people want to act dumb and stupid and childish and like they run the world and that they're just allowed to do whatever they want, they're going to have to run into you. And that's just something that collective has to deal with as being collective and being God's anointed, is that they're not going to get what they want with you. They're not going to get their own way. They're not going to be able to bully you. They're not going to be able to put you in jail. They're not going to be able to accuse you of anything, because there's not going to be any evidence, because you didn't do anything. It was all lies. Okay. So when they come toe to toe with you, knowing that their basis is all on bullshit, they fuck around with another person. Put it this way, you are the catalyst. Okay, you're the thing that's supposed to shut them down so they become better people, so then they learn their fucking lesson. And I don't know, will they learn their lesson or will they not? I have no idea, and I don't really fucking care. Okay, personally, I hope that they learn their lesson, but again, I mean, how many entitled people have you come across? They're never going to learn their lesson, honestly. Like, unless they want to, unless, you know, God himself strikes them down, even still. Like, I mean, they'll still pull the entitled card if they can. So, I mean, it's just, we're just supposed to witness it, and that's it. Okay, witness it fucking firsthand, see what's going on, and then walk away when it's ready to walk away. And all that bullshit lies that they're living behind, that they're the best, landlord, that they're the best employer, they're the best this. And I mean, you know how many people have made complaints about how abusive Amazon is and how abusive Costco is, and yet there's all these commercials about working for them and the freedom and all this. Like, no, there's no freedom just because you're driving around in a car. That's not freedom. You don't know that you got to pack the truck up beforehand. You got to put all the packages in there. You got to organize it, right? It's stressful as fuck. Have you ever driven around as a job? That's like the most stressful job in the world. Like, you can't take your eyes off the road. You are constantly having to concentrate the entire time if you're a driver out there, right? But it's advertised as easy and loving and acceptable. Like, no, it fucking isn't. It fucking threatens their staff. It overworks everybody. It's not the place that you think it is. And trust me, if they're supposed to learn a lesson about something, they'll learn it through you. And if the lesson doesn't stick, then they'll have to go through it again and again and again and again until they fucking learn. And honestly, at this point in time, I don't think anybody really learns. So I think a lot of these people, houses, corporations, operations, whatever it is, I think they stay in cycles for a long time, constantly cycling the motives that they're doing, and because they're never going to learn. They're never going to learn. It's all about money. And if it's all about money, it has nothing to do with the people who are running it. That means they don't care about it, which means it will come out as greedy corporate fraud. There's nothing more to say. Okay? Nothing more to say. So they can deal with all their shit that they did wrong while Collective just walks off to the next project. And hopefully your projects are almost done. Okay? Because this whole having to deal with narcissists probably fucking sucks. Okay? So I'm going to do one more reading because I don't want to leave it on that. I want another reading. Let's see. Messages. Whoa. Okay, so this is not okay. Ooh, baby. Okay, so I'm getting in this message, somebody is cheating on somebody, okay? And the thing is when you're in a relationship and then somebody starts cheating, you usually know. Okay, and you think it's paranoia, and you think oh, that's new, or that's new. They usually don't do that, or they usually don't do that. This is the reading for you, okay? Because you're obviously picking up on something because there's love here. Okay, there's love here. But there's also lies, all right? There's a cheater, there's up all night, and there's tickets. And actually, this quick little thing came up, and this guy said that he was away on a guy's weekend, and he was taking out the luggage from his trunk, and this pink suitcase fell out. So clearly, he wasn't on a guy's weekend; he was with a chick. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe you're gonna find something. Maybe you're honestly. I just saw maybe you're going to find if you have short dark hair, you might find a long blonde hair in your man's car or bed or bathroom. I'm getting that's a full alarm. Alarm being pulled. Okay, that is definitely a cheater, pumpkin eater, okay? And that usually people cheat on you with people who don't really look like you. Okay, so it's going to kind of be the opposite of what you look like, okay? 5 of Swords, loss and sadness. Helicopters going down, okay? I kind of feel like somebody knows that their spouse is cheating. Okay. And you know how that couple, that NASA couple was caught at that Coldplay show? Okay. I just got like the tickets are right here. Okay. And then there's leaving conflict behind. Okay. With this loss and sadness, I almost feel like it's a possibility that you see them on like the big screen. Okay. Sorry, that's the Five of Cups. That's the friggin' Six of Swords. You might see them like they might get recorded and you call them up like you said you were at a hockey game with a bunch of boys, like you're sitting beside a chick right now, like what the fuck, like somebody gets busted. Okay. And follow your intuition. Okay. Follow your gut. Like I mean, I kind of feel like you already know what's going to happen. Okay. And follow that. Okay, there's death right there. Transformation, change. Yikes. Okay, so there's new beginnings. Okay, after old sadness comes new beginnings. Okay, always remember that, right? If somebody cheats on you, there's maternal comforts or material comforts. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like money is coming in for you soon. Okay, possibly a new car or something like that. Okay. So it kind of seems like whatever this person does behind your back, however way they cheat on you in whatever thing that they do, okay, you're going to get something out of it now. Because say you are perfectly happy in a relationship and somebody's fucking around behind your back, it kind of seems like once you clear them out, something new comes in. And this thing had to happen. You had to get tickets to see them fail so then the new thing could come. Because they just obviously weren't good enough for you. Okay, Page of Wands in reverse. So we have message twice. And I feel like somebody wants to block a message from coming in. Like this could be your ex and they try to block something from coming for you because they want to keep you sad so then they can eventually win you back. But I don't think that that is going to be the case. High Priestess, secrets, intuition. I feel like these secrets that they held back from you, you already intuitively know about. Okay, so I don't really think that you're going to go back because you're going to secretly know, like, you cheated on me once, you fucking lied, you're going to do it again, right? Because usually people that are that spidey will do it again. And especially to try to hold you back from getting something better. Like, who the fuck would do that? Okay, you deserve something better, obviously. Okay, so get rid of the old, and the new comes right in. Ace of Coins, this is what I'm saying. Okay, a holiday. Ooh, 4 of Wands, nicely done. And then partnerships. So, see, there's something else anyways waiting for you. So, do the best thing possible for yourself in this situation. Like, don't keep somebody around because you think that that's what you deserve, and that they're going to be better and they're going to stop lying to you and they're going to stop cheating on you. Honestly, they're probably not. And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer because that's not, but the way that Spirit is saying this is like, man, just let bygones be bygones. Like, just get out of it because it doesn't seem right, okay, that somebody who claims to love you would ever cheat on you or claims to care about you would ever do something behind your back. They wouldn't. So the fact that they have to sit there and try to convince you of something is a huge red flag, right? People shouldn't have to convince you of things. It should just be noticeable. Okay. And this is not noticeable. This is, it's almost like, okay, well, they say they're going to change. Well, he said he's changed. I mean, give it like a month, even a week. It ain't going to be changed. Nothing's going to be changed. Okay. Ace of Wands. There it is. New beginnings. Okay. With the King of Cups. Oh my God. Fuck that other person. I'm telling you. Okay. There's something new. Okay. 2 aces. Something new is coming. And I can't help but look at that Two of Pentacles. Like, I mean, they're shaking hands. It's hard to see. They've made an agreement. Okay. And they're shaking it. Like, that's it. That's what we said. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Boom. Okay. Partnership done, made, change, huge. And it's going to be like, well, there's travel. You might have to travel to make this partnership work. Okay. And that's the thing is, would you rather travel and put your all into it and try something new, or go back to something that massively devastated you and says that it's going to change, but there's no guarantee? I mean, there's no guarantee with anything, but at least with new energy, it's new and it's a fresh start. And if that doesn't work, or if it does work, then who's to say that the person who fucked up can't still be a part of it? Because they should be able to be if it's positive. Okay, so anybody that just wants to claim you and have you all to themselves that's never going to work out. Okay, so if you can't travel and go somewhere and work and be a productive person, and this person just wants you to sit beside them all day and be beside them all day, that's not what's going to work, right? If you can't move, if you can't travel, if you can't do something, then this person's trying to restrict you, which means there's a hidden agenda there. Right? Because even with your partners, like if this is somebody you're married to or somebody that you've been with for a while, they're going to start a new endeavor, and it's going to require them to get on the train for an hour a day or do something that requires them to drive. I mean, I sure as fuck hope that you support them, because they're now going to try to do what you're asking, but it's going to require effort. Because effort, I mean, you ever tried to start a fucking Ace of Coins? Ace of Pentacles, that's a lot of effort. You got to put a lot of shit into that. Okay, you can't just plant it and walk away for years. Okay, you got to be there every single day. Okay, because that's your seed. Why wouldn't you want to see if it's okay every day? I mean, if I own a business, oh my God, I'd be obsessed with it. If I couldn't be there, because I retired or I suddenly, didn't have to be, you don't think I wouldn't be watching that place like a hawk? Like, of course I would be. Are you kidding? If I didn't want to be in there? And I mean, I wouldn't be one of those people that sat there on my computer at home and stared. I fucking hate bosses that do that sit on their living room chair watching everybody at work. Okay, like if there's a manager, fuck off, turn the computers off. You don't deserve to spy on your staff the whole time. But like, go in and check it out, because like what you can see on camera is not exactly what's going on either. You know what I mean? So it's like, no way can you start a seed and just walk away. So whatever these new beginnings are, it's going to require you to do something and actively do it until it gets off the ground. Okay. And with High Priestess, I kind of feel like you're going to be learning something new about it. And maybe this is a seed you've never planted before. So there's a lot of things to learn. There's a lot of different dynamics about it that you're going to have to, incorporate and learn about. Okay. And that's going to be awesome, right? Who doesn't want to learn something? I mean, learning is amazing. It's expansive. It, helps you learn. I mean, God, it's in the word. Okay. So honestly, I feel like I'm going to roll the dice just to see what the dice say, but I feel like there's quite a lot of success. Look, there's Leo, Venus. I knew it. There's a contract. 11th house, Aquarius, that you're being guided right to. I saw the 11th house and I looked at the High Priestess, because I feel like what this connection is. And as long as you're in your Leo energy, okay, that's just strength. That's just overcoming obstacles, standing in your ground, okay, making sure that you're visible and in your skin, okay? And people might fear you because of how disciplined you are, I just heard. Okay, how extremely guided you are. They might be very intimidated by your intuition, okay, by what puts wind to your sail, okay? There's a lot of things that people are uncomfortable with when it comes to collective, because they've never expanded their mind to that place. So when you get those odd looks or those slam the doors and people take you the wrong way, it's because they've never been around somebody like you before and they don't know what to do, and you threaten them. You threaten their livelihood in some way, and that's probably because they're full of shit. Okay, so any ex or any partner that cheats on you or goes behind your back, they're going behind your back because they're too threatened to say something to your face. Okay, again, with this whole like trying to say that you're a bully, you know, when they won't even say something to your face. Like, how can you be a bully if they're not saying anything to you, if they're not addressing anything? Like, how do you know? Like, say you ask somebody to do something, but you say it in a tone and nobody addresses that tone, and then they just call you a bully all the time. And it's like, okay, well, I didn't know I had a tone. I'm sorry. Like, you know, I got a lot on my mind, and sometimes, you know, something that's on your mind, you know, somebody says something and you could just be annoyed at the moment and just say something in annoyance, you know, that doesn't have anything to do with them. But because people can't just stay in their own energy and keep their own energy to themselves, they have to step out into other people's energy. And when you shock them, okay, when you fucking, hey, get the fuck out of my energy, they don't like that. Okay, so stay in your fucking Leo energy. Honestly, stay in it, because it's attracting what you need, because it's giving you the force that you need to do what this next thing is. Okay, and it's going to help you. It's almost like, you know what I saw? You're going to be moving, and because you're going to be in your Leo energy, you're going to be on fire, which is going to kind of leave a blaze behind you. So then they can't follow you around, or you're going to burn them. And that's what pisses them off too. They want to follow you around. They want to know what you're doing. They want to know your next move. They want to know everything about you. Okay. And when you don't fill them in on that stuff, but your intuition knows that they're trying to tap in, you're going to piss them off again. Okay. So whoever this person is, they know that they're full of shit. They know they're going to cheat on you again. They know that they have absolutely no fucking, hold on. What the fuck? I heard my car started. I'm like, somebody fucking stealing my ride. That's my sister. She's going to have a session, apparently. Okay. House to ourselves. Ooh, what? Okay, let's do one more message and then I gotta call it. I've been fighting this cold for like, I don't know, 5 days now or something like that. Oh my God, 5 or 6 days now. Holy shit. It has busted my ass so much. And it's a little bit I can feel it in my chest a little bit right now for some reason. It's almost gone. Thank gosh. Oh my gosh. I haven't fought off a cold that well in my life. I kicked its ass. Fucking stupid cold. Stupid energy. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay. Last reading, people. Last reading, okay? Take it and it resonates. Oh my God, I'm a little lightheaded right now. Oh, I'm getting Modest Mouse in my head right now. And this song called Fire It Up. Fire it up. Fire it up. Oh my God, it's one of my favorite Modest Mouse songs. Oh. Fire it up. All right. I like that. Next message. Here we go. Fire it up, bitches. Fire it up. Wow. Whoa. The Queen of Swords in reverse, the World in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Swords. This is all swords in the world. And the Queen of Swords leading it with her bullshit lies. Oh, God. Frankenstein on the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. Okay, download. From the looks of it, whoa. Okay. From the looks of it, this Queen of Swords in reverse, it's an Amazon. Okay, so you know the Amazon women, they're super fucking big. Dwight, group of Amazons, basketball players. Okay. There's a woman or feminine energy that is a big energy. Okay. Doesn't necessarily mean they're feminine, doesn't necessarily mean they're tall, but they're a big energy. Okay. They're a big energy to deal with. From the looks of it, somebody in the collective has been trapped with this lying Amazon. Okay. World in reverse. They've been trapped in a cycle with them. Maybe this Amazon is saying that you're the liar. Okay. It seems to be liars have kind of taken over these reads. Okay. So this queen has been trapping you, saying you're the liar. And your Pegasus, it's so funny, it's so cute because Pegasus is here. And what Pegasus does is Pegasus is the magical horse that helps people get from dimension to dimension. Okay. It's kind of like, he's kind of like a plane. And he just escorts people from one place to another. Okay. Because he's got wings and he can fly. And he just does public service. Okay. So this Amazon has kept somebody in a loop for so long that Pegasus is actually picking you up and dropping you off somewhere else. And that's where you land. No kidding. Okay. You're going to land somewhere that is like you're an alien. Okay. Like you're going to be like, oh my God, where the fuck am I? Yeah. Pegasus did that for a reason. Okay. In order to get you away from this person, you have to physically leave. Okay. You have to be escorted somewhere else in order to get away from them. They're not going to let you go. I think that's what it is. They're not going to let you go. They're going to keep you in this energy forever. For as long as they can, they're going to. Because again, they're a big energy. They're bigger than you. They might have more authority than you. It's like that. You know what I'm getting? Shawshank Redemption. So this Amazon in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, would be the warden. Okay. Andy was supposed to get out and he keeps him there as an accountant. What the fuck? Like, there's a reason why I can't watch that movie. It's torture. Andy gets tortured. He shouldn't even be there. He didn't do anything. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Like maybe you're stuck in jail and you didn't do anything and now you have to be escorted out. This would be for people in jail and they die, because that's the only way that they're going to get out of jail is if they physically die. There is no way that they're going to be able to prove that somebody lied on their behalf. Like, what was this story I was reading in the news the other day about a woman who came forward. She's now 21 and she lied when she was 16, but somebody behind bars for statutory rape. The guy didn't even touch her. He spent 5 years behind bars because she fucking lied. Okay, that's this shit. Like, of course they're gonna believe a 16-year-old. Okay, why wouldn't they? 16-year-olds aren't supposed to lie, but grown-ass men, especially grown-ass black men versus a white girl, okay, of course they're gonna fucking racism all over it. Okay, honestly. So, and she stuck him in that cell until she decided to tell the truth. Okay, what? That man's not going to get anything for that. Do you think that man's going to get that 5 years back from his life? Do you think he's going to get that? I mean, people are still going to think that he's a rapist, or they're still going to think that he did something, and that maybe she was just, felt bad for him or sorry for him, and turned the story around. I mean, no matter what, his life is fucking ruined because of a 16-year-old having some type of fatal attraction. Okay, like, grow the fuck up. But they're a big energy and they're a good liar. Okay, so again, this kind of seems like a little bit like the first reading, but honestly, once we start talking about liars, that's what's going to come up, because majority of collective is dealing with liars, because that's why you tell the truth, because everybody around you lies. And you're not going to start lying just to be like them. Okay, so Pegasus is going to pick you up. Okay, and then with this 7 of Pentacles in reverse and 6 of Pentacles in reverse, it kind of seems like their little operation they get caught. You know, like I said, you know, that young girl came forward when it was, 5 years later. She said she came forward to tell the truth because the guilt was starting to eat her up. And now in my mind, I don't know if she got charged, but she deserves to get charged. Because you can't put somebody behind bars and then just think that you're going to get out of it, right? Once it all comes out that you lied, right? You're going to end up in jail. Like you anyways. Like that's what I said about that young girl. Like she deserves to go to jail. She doesn't deserve to get off because now she told the truth. No, she deserves to sit in jail for what she did, for lying about somebody and putting their ass behind bars and ruining everything for them. He was like a young... I want to say, like, he might have even been in the NBA. It's not Kobe. It's like somebody who was actually sitting in jail, like, that got accused of something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was something to do with basketball, I think. 10 of Pentacles all of a sudden. Oof. That's the monitor. It seems like once they get caught and their operation is shut down, then you're able to finally start the life that you deserve in a whole new place, a whole new world. Look at that strength. It keeps coming out just to kind of tell collective, like, step into your lion. Like, because the thing is that everybody, human wants to say that lion is the problem. Lion is the threat. No, lion is trying to protect itself, its family, its home, its land. Don't come on somebody else's land, fuck shit up, get attacked, and blame it on the person who owns the land. You want to fuck around with somebody's land, you want to fuck around with somebody's money, you want to fuck around with somebody's life, keep them in something while you're lying about it, just know that you're going to get caught. Or the guilt is going to eat you up so bad, you're gonna end up telling the truth and fucking calling the shots on yourself. Okay, so there's the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. It seems like somebody's gonna get rejuvenated. Okay, again, like it's like if something hasn't been working out in a community, in a town, because it's the world in reverse, something's not working out, right? Something is on a cycle and it won't stop. So once you get escorted out and move somewhere else, that's where it seems like this Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Four of Swords takes place, because then it seems like you can start something and just relax about it. Because it's not, as long as you're running your business correct or you're doing whatever it is legit, they can't touch you. Them keeping you in a cycle is the thing that's against the law. They can't hold you in contempt forever, just like Andy. Eventually he breaks out. Can't hold somebody against their will, and because it's beneficial for you to have them there, keep them there. Now I'm getting Man in the Iron Mask. Like, now all of a sudden, once Louis finds out that he's got a brother, what was his name? Oh, Philippe, right? That Louis's got Philippe. Now all of a sudden he puts Philippe back in the Iron Mask and just makes it seem like he can, wash him away and just tuck him away somewhere where no one's going to figure it out, where the truth can't surface. Of course the truth is going to surface. And the thing is that the truth doesn't even surface. The Musketeers have to come back and save him. They're the ones that suddenly have to go against everything that they vowed for, everything that they fought for, they have to turn against to shut somebody down that they know is keeping somebody against their will, because it's easier for them to not see them than it is to live in a world with them. So if suddenly you find yourself, I don't know, wanting to move, okay, there's the Five of Pentacles with Shaman. Move, start another life somewhere, get a different career. This is why. I mean, this I kind of feel like could be an extreme move. Okay, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. It's something that you're aiming on once you make that wish. So I feel like the universe wants you to set an intention on where you want to go to get out of this cycle. Because once you make the intention on where you want to go, it helps leave the cycle where it needs to be left, right? Because now you got something new to concentrate on. Okay, Two of Pentacles, it's the elf. See how he's aiming at something, bow and arrow, right? With the Two of Pentacles, you do have to pick something. You have to pick a choice. Okay, you can't plant the both of them. You have to concentrate on one and allow that pentacle to grow. Okay? Seven of Cups, there's Nessie. Oh, Loch Ness just came out, okay? Lock it up. And be big. Be big, okay? This Queen of Swords in reverse, there's the Ace of Pentacles. This Queen of Swords in reverse wants you to be small because they want to be big. They don't want you to be big, because then if you're big, you can fight them. They want you small. They want you vulnerable. They want you depressed, crying, sad. So then you lower yourself so then they can be the bigger one. Okay? The world is telling you, be big, be bold, make bold moves now. If you want to be somebody's, mat, then they're going to wipe their feet all over you. You want to, suddenly be the house that you are. Don't come walking in with your dirty boots and don't wipe them all over my shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is taking pride in something where most people want to intimidate. I don't know if you just heard the dog start going off outside, okay? With the Ace of Pentacles being pulled. I'm pretty sure I did a reading with this deck the other day, and all four pentacles came out. But this is just all four aces came out. This is just two aces this time. So Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, like, they really want you to set a destination and go. And that, for collective, might be something that they're not used to doing. And that's why, by setting the intention, you tell the universe, this is what I want to do. Anybody else says different, it doesn't matter. I'm on my path. I'm here to do what I'm destined to do. Fuck what everybody else says. I just saw the Ace of Cups just showed, and that's the giant whale. Okay? Be giant. There's give yourself something huge. Okay, whatever that analogy is, really the universe is saying, be good to yourself, give yourself and set your intention on what you truly want and let it happen. Because you're the only one at this point in time that holds you back. Once Pegasus grabs you to move you, go. And I mean, figuratively speaking, right? Once you're on flight and you're moving out of something else into something, make that destination and plan it in your head and see where the universe takes you. I mean, I don't know if this is this state or another state or this dimension, another dimension. I don't know. All I know is that you have to leave something in order to start a life somewhere else. Because if you don't, this world that they're keeping you in is ruined by constantly overshadowing you. So if you want to stay in a world where you're constantly overshadowed, then do it. World's never going to tell you to do something that you don't want to do. But if you suddenly want to step into your power and be bolder than you ever have, this is the fucking time. All right? So Hope it resonated. 136.20. Oh my good God. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope it resonated. Okay. WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. All right. Send me those emails. I love them, by the way. Thank you for all your appointments and your readings and your bookings. All right. I appreciate you all. And yeah. Word to your mothers. All right. Be good out there and know that Spirit's constantly watching. So if you're on the bad spectrum, please believe you're being watched. And if you're on the good spectrum, keep doing well. I just saw a purple heart, so I guess you're going to get one of those purple hearts. I don't know, riddle me that, but keep it up. Because the universe is happy with you. It's everybody else they're pissed off with, so. Have a good one, everybody. Goodbye.